We've heard of -6, -9 in Glasgow.
It's cold in Glasgow, but guess what? It's even colder in Inverness.
It's -15. It is mighty chilly up north in the Highlands, and I've got a feeling
It is all over.
Aye, it's all over.
I know it's coming into winter. I know we're coming up to Christmas, but it is chilly in Inverness, and I don't think there'll be anything under their tree.
Absolutely not. They've got 15
And they will be at the bottom of the tree.
15 points deducted.
They won't be the angel on top of League One.
They will be the shite-covered presents at the bottom. With nothing in them apart from a points deduction administration. But in all seriousness, right, yeah, that's a bit of banter. We didn't want...
the tree.
Right, I think we can drop the tree analogies. This tree's been cut down. Right, it's all over for Inverness. Has this relegated them? They currently sit on -3 points, so technically it was -15 points took off them, but they only sit in -3. I believe they're 10 points off Dumbarton. So, again, not an impossible ask, but I've got a feeling it's just going to get worse. I think it's rare that a team hits administration and something good comes from it. Would you agree with that?
If something good's gonna come for it, you wouldn't really be in administration, would you? It's kind of the...
Now, a statement released by the club pointed out that James Stephen, Malcolm Cohen, and Shane Crooks of the BDO have been appointed as joint administrators. I hope that's not the British Darts Organisation.
Or else they're fucked.
Who's in charge? Me or the devil? If you get it, you get it. If you don't, get to know. But a spokesperson for the BDO said, "We can confirm a formal appointment has been made and Inverness, Caledonian and Thistle is now in administration. We understand this will be a difficult and uncertain time for this club, its staff and its loyal fan base and the loyal community. The administrators will be in position to provide further information and their plan to seek the secure long-term future of the club is in due course." End of quote.
Another great Scottish football club bites the dust.
Right, well, it's not over yet, mate. It's just administration, right? It's not dead. It's at this stage of the game, it's just a wee money issue with -15 points in the bank. All right, Duncan Ferguson. How long will these guys continue to not get paid? I'm not too sure.
Duncan Ferguson said he's happy to stay in there.
Who are we kidding, right? See if Inverness actually had money, I think he'd have been sacked long ago.
Well, that's true, but
when you don't have money, you have to just keep your manager. Am I right?
Why don't Inverness just beg for likes? I mean, it works for the rabble.
Aye, so why can't it work for Inverness?
Just give Inverness a wee super chat or something, like keep them in business.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, we don't have any wages to pay Ferguson, but if you want to hit that like button and get up to 200 likes, we can maybe give him £2 off the revenue or something, that's...
£2 off the revenue, but I mean, as for Inverness, we'll take a wee quick look at the Scottish League One table because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not looking good for them. It is not looking good for them, to say the least. So, as we look at the table for League One, as you can see, Inverness sitting on -3 with a wee star next to their name. So
still more points than Hibs.
Yep, somehow.
Not quite, but
aye,
not far off.
Not far off, but they are 12 points behind Dumbarton. 12 points isn't awful. Isn't it not? That's doable. But I think the problem for me is that Inverness were down the bottom. It's not like Inverness were up the top in this league. They're already struggling, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
They're already a bottom club without this, so...
I mean, the issue for Inverness is they could have... I mean, not they could have been. They were a team that you felt were going to be in a relegation battle anyway.
Aye.
So you had 15 points into the mix and, yeah, it's not looking good.
Yeah, so to wrap this up, let's make one final prediction. Will Inverness get relegated? I'm going to say yes.
I'm also going to say yes. Although Dumbarton do look poor, so I mean, I guess there's a chance that Inverness could come back, and I just don't really see them finishing higher than 9th though, with this deduction. That's the only problem. But here, you can finish 9th, you can win the playoff battle, and everything can be alright. But not a good situation, and it's 15 points at the moment, but things could quickly spiral out of control. You don't really know how this is going to mentally have an effect on the players, on the club. I mean, I'm not saying the players are going to down tools, but I mean, they've went from being 2 wins away from breaking into the top 4, and now there's 4 wins away from, at best, catching the team in 9th. You know, that can have a big effect on teams.
Yeah, and it now means, like, if you lose 2 in a row, you could fall 18 points behind. And that...
Great maths there.
Like, that's plenty. But it does, compared to...
I'm sure everybody watching needed that clarification there.
Yo, there's some people in our comments that did need clarification, alright, my friends, so I gave them it, and they're forever grateful. But Inverness, it's sad times for them, but we'll be back later on, guys, today, when Celtic take on at Atlanta, so make sure you check out that review while we do player ratings.
Aye.
Looking forward to it. Till then, though, peace.